Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for jumping on. Do us a favor, drop your city and state, and let us know where y'all are tuning in from. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina, and we're getting closer and closer to Christmas, guys. Holidays are right around the corner, and I know if you are a crafter, if you're making apparel, if you are a t-shirt maker, if you're a business owner, you're looking for some amazing transfers that only a few people are going to be able to supply with the quality that you want. So here at the Blank Spot, as I stated, we are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier, which means that we specialize in the transfers that you guys are going to be looking for, especially for the holidays. When we're talking about sublimation, we're talking about the brightest, most vibrant sublimation transfers with using our sublimation paper where you don't have to use any butcher paper. So we're going to pause for a minute as you guys jump on, drop that city, drop that state. Let us know where y'all are tuning in from. We got Darlene that's on. We got John that's on. Y'all drop your city and state. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you are a first-time viewer, type a number 1 in the comments. If you're a first-time viewer, type a number 1 in the comments. Also, if you are new to sublimation, type a 1A in the comments, okay? This is going to kind of give us an idea of who we're talking to and how we can actually address you properly, because there's going to be a lot of people who are new to sublimation, never done it before, not understanding what the process is, trying to make it do what you want it to do, and you have to understand that sublimation has rules. It's not that sublimation is a hard process. It's just that it's a process that follows rules. And, sublimation is not going to be the thing that everybody should choose, because everybody don't like following rules, right? We already know that. Most people like to just, get it, do it how they want to do it, and get it done. However, sublimation has a different set of rules than any of the other transfer processes. So we're going to be talking about our holiday transfers, along with other transfers that we have. This is $2 Sublimation Tuesday, y'all. $2 Sublimation Tuesday. It means that you can get, when you order a transfer, a sublimation transfer that is ready to press, you order a transfer and you're going to get 2 of those transfers. So if you put this in your shopping cart, you're going to actually get 2. The thing of it is, you got to put a minimum of 10 in your shopping cart. You put 10 in your shopping cart, that brings your total to $20, and you got it for $2, right? So you get it for $2.
Hey, y'all. Happy $2 Tuesday. Hope y'all doing well out there today. We are recovering from our weekend events. So hopefully y'all doing well. Let us know you are joining us from. And we are going to showcase our transfers. And I think Eric is going to do a demo on some ornaments that we have in the shop as well. Along with our $2 Tuesday deal, we also have 2 other deals just for today.
Just for
today until Black Friday. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna let you know what those other 2 deals are. That way you can kind of get a head start before that Black Friday rush. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, everybody over there on YouTube, how y'all doing today?
The great thing about being gone this weekend, working our business and doing another event, is that we have a website. So at no time did we lose out. We were able to continue to shop. People were able to continue to shop.
Yep.
Website was up. We were able to still get orders coming in.
Yeah.
And we were still within our window of processing.
We were still within our window.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's something to think about,
guys.
So
yeah. So guys, make sure you are clicking on our shipping and processing policies. If you want to know about that, if you go all the way to the bottom of the page, you can see our shipping and processing policies. All right. But yeah, we had a great time this weekend. We were actually in our hometown. We went to Louisiana and we did an event out there. It was amazing. We were able to see our family at the same time. So we got back here last night and we are ready to work, right? We are ready to process your orders, especially for today, because today is $2 Tuesday and y'all wear us out on $2 Tuesday. So we appreciate you all. We appreciate you. But today we are really going to just focus on the holidays. Y'all know that holidays coming up. You got, you know, Thanksgiving coming up. You got Christmas that's coming up. It's still not too late for Thanksgiving. Now, you know, we have some Thanksgiving transfers on the website for the $2 Tuesday as well.
Football season's here.
Football season is here. We have a bunch of different types of football transfers. I'll show you guys a couple different one of those.
Is it basketball season yet?
Basketball, I think, but basketball season is kind of going on as well. I think. Yeah.
We got basketball.
So we have basketball transfers on there as well. Last week or week before last, we actually added some children's transfers on there. This is a cute one right here. It says, "Dear Santa, it was a dog." So I believe these you can get an 8-inch. "Dear Santa, it was a dog." So there's a bunch of little cute little sayings on there, like this. Santa Squad. If you guys want to make some pajamas, y'all know we into the whole everybody wear the pajamas, right? So you got Santa Squad on there. There's a couple other things you could do. Lots of Christmas. This one here says Christmas, for God so loved. Lots of these on there. All right. So just make sure you guys go to the website. The first ones that you're going to see are going to be the Christmas transfers. They are 2 for $2. Okay. All you got to do is make sure you put 10 in your cart, 10 items in your cart from the $2 Tuesday collection. Go to the site. You're going to scroll down. You're going to see daily and weekly deals. From that section, you're going to see $2 Tuesday. Make sure you put 10 items in your cart from $2 Tuesday. This is a brand new one that I added this morning. It is a tumbler wrap. We call this, I believe, the lights. I think it's called lights and bow.
Yes, it's numbered.
Okay.
Like, 5 of them. So.
That collection is, I believe, it's called Lights and Bows collection. It's really cute. You got the Santa that's kind of wrapped in the lights. So we just added these this morning. All right. And then you have what I call a festive Santa tumbler wrap collection. These are tumbler wraps that I'm showing you. All right. So those were added last week. This is a cute one right here for tumblers. Good morning. All right. And then we have a collection called Festive Santas. Festive Santas, right? This is one right here. It says Believe. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pause for a second. Now, as I stated, today is $2 Sublimation Tuesday, right? The sublimation transfers are 2 for $2. You got to make sure you're in the right collection. In addition to the $2 Tuesday collection deal, we have 2 other deals, okay? The first deal is going to be on our Santa Sack transfers. Santa Sack transfers, I believe they are $2.25 or $2.35 for the transfers, okay? Our Santa Sack transfers, I'll show you a few of them, how they look. Okay, you got one that looks like this. You got a few of them with the words like this. These are going to be $2.25. Okay, you got to go to the holiday collection.
Not the sacks, the transfers.
The transfers, okay? The transfers today are $2.25 or $2.35. Just the transfers, okay? All right. So that's one of the deals. The next deal is going to be on our clearance collection. Clearance collection for today until 11:59 tonight is 75% off. Okay, 75% off. No code necessary. Okay, 75% off of the clearance collection. I just added a couple more things in there. We will have the 75% off again for the clearance. But today only, you can go ahead and get a jump start before Black Friday, because Black Friday, the whole clearance collection, I'm gonna be adding a whole bunch more stuff. It's going to be 75%. But when it's gone, it's gone. Okay, so y'all might want to jump on in there and go down to the bottom of the page and look in that clearance section and see if it's something that you might want to go ahead and grab before Black Friday. That's going to be until 11:59 tonight, 75% off. All right.
And all times are Eastern Standard Time, guys. So
Yes.
if you're on the West Coast, for example, it needs to be done by the East Coast time.
Yes.
Another thing, guys, if you're just jumping on, if you haven't done so, identify yourself by dropping your city and your state. Also, like the video and share the video. That helps us to get the video out to other people who are like you or who may need or want the information that we share. This is $2 Sublimation Tuesday, which means that you can get some great, amazing sublimation deals with amazing, vibrant sublimation transfers using our sublimation paper, the blank spot sublimation paper. No butcher paper needed. It does not bleed. It is a high transfer rate. And then you can actually use these transfers to make your items pop.
Yep.
Our paper is also 30% off.
Yep. Paper is also 30% off. We are rebranding the paper, so it's 30% off until it's gone. We may have another special deal on that for Black Friday, but when it's gone, we'll be bringing in our new shipment. Okay, but the Santa Sack transfers today only $2.25. The clearance collection 75% off today only. Okay. So like I said, I added some stuff. Y'all might want to get in there. Those of you that follow, y'all might want to get in there and see if it's something that you want to go ahead and get before Black Friday, because Black Friday, when it's gone, it's gone. All right, 75% off. All you got to do is go to the clearance collection for the holiday stuff. For the transfers, you want to go to the holiday. All right. So you should be able to put all of that in your cart at one time and everything is going to calculate. All right. Okay.
So what else are we talking about?
So I'm just gonna show you guys a few of the other transfers. These right here are in our what do we call this? The classics, right? Classics. So this one right here is called Drop the Mic. This is a very, very popular one. It has some classic comedians on here. I know some of you guys should remember Different Strokes. This is a nice one right here. This one right here we call the soda. I guess I'm gonna call it the soda mural. It has a bunch of ladies on there and they have all the different types of sodas and stuff like that. All right. And then of course our football. Y'all know we got our football collection. All right. We call this right here the Boots and Bling football. These are very popular right here, especially with our jerseys. This is the embroidery effect. Okay, football. All right. Then you got some HBCU Lightning transfers. HBCU Lightning. This is one of the older football transfers that we have in there. Okay. So we have a lot of different types. So that's one. You got one that looks like this. This is a very popular one. We call this one here Football and Cars. Football and Cars. This is very popular. So if you know somebody that loves football and they also love cars, this would be a great transfer right here to put on your website to showcase.
And then if you're not a sports fanatic, we do have things like teacher, mom, we have nurse collection, faith-based collection.
Yes.
Lots of different other transfers and genres.
Yes.
And just so you guys know, today would be the best day to take advantage of these transfers. If you are not someone who has a sublimation printer, and you want to start doing sublimation, you don't need a printer to do sublimation.
Right.
All you have to do is have access to someone who has some great sublimation transfers, which is the Blank Spot. Just that easy. We're going to do a demonstration, guys, on some Christmas ornaments. Okay. So these Christmas ornaments are on our website as well.
Yep.
They are available. And if you guys are new, I see TikTok is trying to pop up, but it's already gave us some restrictions. So I'm not going to even focus on that platform. But like the video, share the video, do all that stuff. But you want to do these Christmas ornaments. These ornaments are going to come with a little red ribbon to tie around the tree. Okay. These are going to be great for your children, your grandkids. Maybe you want to pass some ornaments off at your job. Lots of different things that you can do with these. Now, if you do have your own sublimation printer, you can actually use these and you can print out your own designs, whether you create it or whether you go on a platform and pull a design. Okay. No issues. If you decide that you want to use some of our transfers, now the thing of it is with our Christmas transfers, especially our tumbler wraps, and I'm going to show you something. I'm going to use one of these tumbler wraps that we got that so here it is that we got with the lights on it. Okay, and I'm going to show you just how simple it is to create something. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think we find ourselves wrapped up, and we're trying to do things that to perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want it to be a little different. Now we do have some Christmas shapes. I think it's Christmas transfers with
Patterns.
the Christmas patterns.
Yeah, I think
So you can do like buffalo patterns and things like that. But those are some other things that you can order. But I'm going to just take this particular tumbler wrap.
Yep.
And I'm going to take this and I'm just going to put it on here and I'm going to start pressing. Okay. So we got, what is this called?
That's called the Benelux.
Yeah, this is a Benelux.
Benelux ornament.
Yeah, Benelux ornament. So I got two that I'm going to actually press. I'm going to do the Benelux ornament. Then I'm also going to do a rocking chair. Okay. So buy a show of number twos. Type of number 2 if you have never sublimated a Christmas ornament. Type of number 2 if you've never sublimated a Christmas ornament. So these Christmas ornaments are what's called MDF wood, okay? And the MDF wood has a plastic coating on it. So I'm going to let you guys kind of see this. It's not going to shine, but it does have a plastic coating on it.
Yep.
All right, it does have a plastic coating on it. We strongly encourage that you remove the plastic coating before you sublimate. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it won't sub through the coating. It will, but it won't give you a great result.
Right.
So I see a lot of number 2s popping up on our Zoom, not our Zoom, on our StreamYard, which is Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
So if you guys have never done this before, if you've not done any type of ornaments as far as sublimation, this is going to be pretty cool. Now, a lot of people look for tutorials. I'm going to tell you something. This is going to press just like any other MDF. Maybe you've done some frames before. Maybe you've done, I don't know, something else that's MDF wood. But you want to remove the plastic. This is a protective plastic covering so it doesn't scratch up the surface. So we're going to remove that plastic, and it's on both sides. Both sides can be sublimated. So we're going to remove this plastic. Now, one thing you need to know about sublimation if you're brand new is that every substrate, and this is considered to be a substrate because we can sublimate on it, every substrate is going to have its own temperature, its own recommended temperature, own recommended time, and own recommended pressure. If you're doing woods, MDF woods, and or metal signs, it may be a little bit different because the process and the science of sublimation is that the process, the ink has the gas out. Okay, when it transfers from the paper, it has the gas out. So the liquid turns into gas. Okay, the liquid turns into gas. So it goes from liquid to your paper. Thanks for the gift. It goes from liquid to paper, and then from paper to a gaseous state, and it goes to your substrate. Well, because this is hard wood, it's not like a fabric or a soft substrate. It has to have something to gas to.
Right.
Sometimes, and a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes you'll get that ghosting or that shadow effect because you don't have the right amount of pressure for this image to gas off to. Okay, so when it's fabric, the ink is going into the fabric. Not an issue. Okay, you shouldn't experience that much ghosting. But when you're dealing with hardwoods or hard surfaces, you may experience more ghosting because of that gas has to go somewhere.
Right.
Okay, it has to escape somewhere. All right.
And so, guys, you can also use, because we have the buffalo pattern tumbler wraps as well on the site. So you can actually use these as well if you want to use these for your ornaments. Like with this one right here, you can get a bunch of ornaments on this one tumbler wrap. So you could be very creative. Get you the buffalo plaid and then do your ornaments, out of that, right?
As a matter of fact, I'm going to use one of those. I think I'll use one of those just to show just how many you can actually use.
Which one?
Let's do the bright one.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought about it. If you use these.
And let me use that green one too.
This one?
Yeah.
Because you can get several on there.
So we're going to treat this we're gonna treat this demonstration like a gang sheet, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what you're doing right now? Okay. So these ornaments, like I said, will be great to hand out as gifts. Maybe you have a child or a grandchild that's in school. Maybe they have to exchange gifts. And you have a sublimation printer. You want to put their name on it. Or you can do it in some HTV. Or you can be kind of creative and let the children do it. And they can do those markers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those like what's the like the little silver markers, the little I guess crafting markers,
Mm-hmm.
right? They can do that as well. So using this, I just wiped it off with my microfiber towel. Okay, you want to have a microfiber towel. I got my temperature set at 385 for 55 seconds. Now, this is going to be heavy pressure. And the reason why it's going to be heavy pressure is because I do not want this to ghost. If I do it too light, it won't transfer properly. Okay.
Right.
Let me see. If anybody's looking for anything on the website, please go to the website. All right. We were talking about this on the way home. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of transfers. So we're not going to be able to recall everything that we have.
Yeah. Okay? So you just got to go and look on the website under the sublimation transfers, and then you'll be able to see everything that we have. Okay. Because it's so much. It's sometimes y'all go in there and y'all shopping. I'm like, oh, I forgot we had that. Right. So you just got to go in there and take the time and then look to see what all we have. Because I don't want to say, yeah, we have something and we don't.
Or say, no, we don't have something that we do.
Right.
So one of the things that we're learning and remembering about what we do here at the Blank Spot is that we create a space. We create a space on our business platforms where we can actually connect with our potential customers. We do not, guys, in any way want to be glued to these platforms. That gives us the opportunity to do what we did this weekend and go out and actually build our business.
Yep.
We noticed, and this is for anybody who's going live. Do me a favor.
You want me to put this down? Or you good?
Yeah, we can go. We can tilt it down. Do me a favor, guys. Type a number 3 in the comments if you go live and advertise your business on social media. Type a number 3.
Let me see how many 3s we have.
I mean, literally. I'm not talking about sometime. I'm talking about all the time. Type a 3 if you go live and you advertise your business. Because the only people who are going to understand what I'm talking about are the ones that actually go live. Okay. If you're going live, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. You're going to get more traction, obviously, when you go live. However, it's when you don't go live and you're not in the public eye is when people start to back up. Okay. So we want to make this very plain and clear so you guys can understand.
No number 3s.
We attract, they're coming. We attract a lot of people who are new to our platform just by going live, just by doing these demonstrations, as we should. These are nothing more than live commercials. Okay. These are nothing more than live commercials. We can't go back and edit. All right. When we mess up, we mess up. But we want you guys to see just how easy it is to use our items. Yep. Thank you. Thank you, It's Mary. It's Mary's trying to keep us on here. Don't worry about it, It's Mary, because they've already gave us some restrictions, so we'll be fine. So nobody typed the number 3. So nobody's going live with their business, and that's fine.
Do y'all just post?
So now, if you're not going live with your business, okay, then you wouldn't understand the difficulty that it is to get people engaged and involved. Mm-hmm. Because once we start going live, what ends up happening when we don't go live is people start to fall off
because they expect it.
So now you're going to start seeing a lot more commercial type reels. You're going to see more and more commercial type demos like you see us doing, and we won't be as live, but we'll drop those videos. Mm-hmm. So this is heavy pressure, 385 for 55 seconds. Now,
J Dub say I go live, but not often.
That's John. So,
hey, John.
I want you guys to think about this. When you're doing sublimation, you do not have to sublimate at 500 degrees for 150 seconds. Whatever paper you're using is going to determine, and the substrate, but it's going to determine what your temperature and time is. It's also going to determine your pressure.
Yep.
If you're currently using a paper where it says you got to do 400 degrees for 60 seconds, then you may want to relook that paper, because you shouldn't have to go that unless you're doing something like a ceramic,
slates,
ceramic slates.
Yep.
Maybe metal. Okay.
Yep, metal.
Just so you guys know. All right. Yes, 500 degrees, baby. But that you'll see a lot of people saying, "Hey, they need 500 degrees. They need higher temperature to get that transfer." Now, what you are going to need when you're doing this, you're going to need a set of heat gloves, because this is hot. Okay, this is going to be hot, so you want to be careful always, and you want to protect. You want to protect your hands. Now, I said we didn't need a cover for this. The only reason this Teflon is on here is because my heat press, when I was messing around with DTF, my heat press actually got some transfer on it. So yeah, so I just did that to protect my substrates. Okay, but this is just how easy it is. It's just that simple. Now, depending on how much you do this and how hot you do this, you may have some transfer. Excuse me, you may have the backside may puff up because it is two-sided. All you have to do is let it cool down. Once you let this cool down, and it's puffed up on the back, but once you let this cool down or cool off, then it'll be ready to go to press on the other side. That's just how easy it is, y'all. That's simple. This will make a great gift for the holidays. Okay, make a great gift for the holidays. Maybe you are starting a new tradition. Maybe you're doing something new to start a new tradition. I don't know. Maybe you're doing something that's going to, like I say, help out your kids or your grandkids. Maybe you want to send some stuff. Maybe they want to give something to their teachers. You never know. Okay, that's going to be a good idea to actually do that. Let's see. Questions or comments about the ornaments, guys?
Y'all see how vibrant that is? That red is red.
That red is red, no?
It's red.
So this is just nothing more than a demo to show you guys just how easy it is to do this MDF wood. Okay.
And we're using just a tumbler wrap design. The buffalo plaid, those are in there as well. We're just using that. So with that, you can get, I would say, 4 designs,
probably 4,
off of one tumbler wrap for the buffalo plaid.
Now, for those of you who are going to say, "Hey, you know, I need to do a template." No, you don't. You don't unless you're putting something right in the middle. You don't necessarily have to do a template. Okay.
Yep.
Unless you're trying to put something right in the middle, you don't have to do a template. But if you do, who all knows how to make a template? Who knows how to make a template?
And I want to show y'all the ink release. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's the ink release.
What ink? Does anybody know how to make a template? Type a number 3 in the comments if you know how to make a template. Anybody? Yes? Okay. Hey, Latrice, what's going on? So even if you need to put something directly in the middle or the center, maybe a picture or something like that, you drop a template, make you a template, and you can do that as well, okay? But if you're just throwing a pattern on there, you want to throw a name on there, it's too easy, guys. It's too easy. So we got a couple of people on there know how to make templates. The great thing about these ornaments is that they're small. That means that you can do several at one time.
Yep.
That's the other great thing about it. You can do several at one time. So imagine you selling ornaments to your customers and you lining up your small format heat press, and you can do several different ornaments at one time. Stop. Let me take that off. I think that string running through there.
Oh, let me put the string on, y'all. Let me thread it.
Questions or comments, guys? That was easy, right? No need for a tutorial. No need for anything.
So that's the string.
And you just tie a little loop knot hanging on the limb, man. It's just that easy. Real
So
simple.
you could even do these for those of you that still do vinyl. You can still put a name on here.
Yeah,
if you wanted to.
If you decide to use our transfers just for an image, and you say, hey, you know what? I want to do this and I want to put a name on it, you do vinyl. That's a quick way to do that, okay?
So that's that ink release.
Those are available on our website right now.
So the ornaments are going to be in the holiday collection. Just scroll down to the holiday collection. You'll see the ornaments in there. The buffalo plaid. This is just a tumbler wrap. It's just a tumbler wrap for buffalo plaid. Those are going to be in the $2 Tuesday collection. So you can add those in there. Don't forget to get your Santa sack transfers for today only. They are $2.25. And also the holiday, clearance collection is 75% off until 11:59 p.m. Okay, 75% off of the clearance collection until tonight.
So I got another idea. Let's say you're a sports fan and you want to do some sports ornaments, right? But you don't really want to design anything or create anything. We have that splatterflage.
Oh yeah.
Tumbler wrap as well. We also have the splatterflage designs. You can pick your team and you can hand those out. So if you're like a New Orleans Saints fan like I am, even though we're losing really bad, you can actually use that and hand out your ornaments, and that'll be like a signature thing coming from your household.
Yeah.
Now I'm actually doing a rocking chair right now, and as you notice, I am removing the plastic from the MDF. Remember, guys, you have to remove the plastic. If you don't, it will sub through there, but it's gonna look hazy, okay?
Yep, it had a vintage hazy look to it. Steve said that would be a inexpensive way to advertise your business. Yes, that is true, Steve. I think
that's a good idea, Steve.
Yep, I like that.
So I challenge you guys. Even if you get these ornaments, and like Steve said, hey, throw your business on there, throw a QR code on it, throw a design on one side that says something about the holidays, and then throw your business on the back side. Or, like Steve said, these are some of the things that I can do. And you can actually get yourself out there a little bit more.
Yep.
For those of you who are looking to do some marketing, these smaller substrates are going to be great. They're less expensive. They're more cost effective. And they're not as time consuming as you may think. Yeah, you got to pull the plastic off. But once you pull the plastic off, let's say you prep a couple of them, you can actually press a lot of them at one time.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, so these little I think it's a rocking chair and a bench.
Yep.
When these things first came out, I think it was 2 years ago. People were going crazy over these things. So it's a great way to, have something different, to offer your customers or even to put on your own Christmas tree. So it comes unassembled, of course, and then you're going to go ahead and sublimate it, and then you're going to put it together after you sublimate it. I always tell people when you put it together, put a little bit of E6000 on there to make sure that everything stays together when you put it together.
That's going to be extra important, especially if you're selling these or even giving them away as a gift. If they're staying in your house, that's one thing. But if they're leaving your household, So you got your 2 rocking chair sides, your 2 arms, right? And then you have your back and the seat. And both sides are sublimatable. All right. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use this. I like this. Okay. I'm going to use this. Not really worried about how it's going to look.
So that's the new tumbler wrap transfer we put in there, Christmas tree lights. We put that one in there today. It's called Christmas tree lights.
So I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna do multiple. I just cut it in half. and I'm going to do multiple on one side, and then I'm going to flip it over and do the other side. So all I'm doing is just taking this and I'm just going to tape it down and then flip it over. When you feel a little bit more comfortable, you can do stuff like that. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you don't have to. But I'm trying to get the bang out of my buck, bang for my buck out of these transfers. All right. If you haven't done so, guys, drop your city and state, like the video and share the video. This is the Blank Spot. We are a sublimation blanks and t-shirt transfer supplier. Guys, we're located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. This is $2 Sublimation Tuesday.
So what that means is you are going to go to the site. You are going to scroll down to daily and weekly deals. When you get to daily and weekly deals, you're going to look for a $2 Tuesday. You must shop from that $2 Tuesday collection. Add 10 items to your cart, and they're going to slash to $2. All right.
Ends up being $20, right?
Ends up being $20. If you only put 10 in there, you're going to pay $20, and you'll have 20 total transfers.
And what kind of deals you got going on today?
The other deals that we have going on today, our Santa Sack transfers are, I believe, $2.25. Okay. Also 75% off of the clearance collection. Clearance collection is all the way at the bottom of the page. 75% off today until 11:59. I just added a couple more things to the clearance collection. We're hoping to clear that collection out for Black Friday. So if you guys may want to go ahead and get that 75% off, look in there, see if it's something that you could use. 75% off, and it's in conjunction with all the other deals that I'm talking about today. So you can put all that stuff in your cart. No code, no minimum for the 75% off. No code, no minimum for the Santa Sack transfers. All right. The minimum is 10 for your $2 Tuesday, though. All right.
We're trying to be done with that clearance section.
We try to be done. We're trying to clear out a lot of blanks and stuff. So
end of the year inventory, man.
End of the year inventory. We're gonna be adding more stuff, but go ahead and get what's in there now for 75% off. Okay.
So, I'm gonna go ahead and raise it.
Yeah.
So I try to do this a little bit faster, guys, because I know we're time challenged. So I'm going to share this with y'all real quick on one side, just so you guys can see how it came off. Remember, use your gloves.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys saying I was on the Blank Spot and I burned myself. He wasn't using gloves. That don't mean you don't have to use gloves.
So when you work with this MDF wood and metal and stuff and slates, you want to make sure you're using gloves, because that stuff can get really, really hot. All right. It can get really, really hot. And right now we're doing the rocking chair ornament. These ornaments are going to be in the holiday collection. All right. In the holiday collection. Right there on the front page. You're going to have to scroll down and you'll see it at the bottom. Along with that 75% off clearance collection until 11:59 tonight. The Santa Sack transfer is also in the holiday collection. Bottom of the page.
I'm just trying to cover it with most of the lights. If I don't get it all, it's not that serious. I just want to show y'all kind of how you can be a little creative, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're just doing the other side, y'all.
Give me a number 4 in the comments, guys, if you're willing to try these ornaments. Thanks for your order.
Thank you for your order.
If you're willing to try these ornaments, type a number 4 in the comments. If you've never done it before, but you're willing to try, type a 4 in the comments. They're not that hard to do.
Right.
Like I said, it's an inexpensive gift. Steve made the comment that it's great to advertise your business.
Yep. You can actually give those out as a gift when someone purchased something for you for Christmas. Put your QR code on there, and guess what? That's a nice little way to advertise. You know?
I think that's a great idea.
Yep. Nice way to advertise. So Erica's just doing the other side of the rocking chair ornament. Remember, it is double-sided. Make sure you take the plastic off before you sublimate it. There's a protective coating on there. All right.
Don't mind me. I'm just recycling this paper, y'all.
Make sure you get you some gloves because these can get really hot.
They get hot?
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So yeah, I'm just recycling my paper right now, y'all. FedEx?
Yeah.
All right. Just have them set them in the front right there, babe. Just have them set them in the front. So, guys, if you didn't know, this is $2 Sublimation Tuesday. We are doing some advertising, doing these Christmas ornaments. This is the first one we did, the Benelux. Came out pretty good.
Yep.
Very bright and vibrant.
Benelux ornaments. So, guys, you do not have to do these at 400. I recommend that you not do these at 400. So do these at about 380, 385 for the ornaments.
And the pressure doesn't have to be super heavy,
right?
But you want to have it snug under there. You know, you want to have it to where it pops down.
Yep.
Because if it's too loose, it is going to ghost.
Yep.
Joel, how are you? Thanks for jumping on.
Hello.
All right, so now we're done.
All right, we're done. And then now we have to assemble. Gotta let it cool off a little bit, and then we will assemble the rocking chair ornament. We also have a bench ornament as well.
Yeah, don't mind me. Hey, listen, these are hot. So I know I'm touching them with my hands, but they're hot,
y'all. It's hot.
So don't be like, hey, he was touching them with his hands.
Let me do it. Yeah, don't blame us. And we just use the like for this one, we just use the buffalo plaid tumbler wrap. The buffalo plaid tumbler wrap. You can get 4 ornaments out of this. Then we use the new for this one. We use the Christmas lights tumbler wrap.
Okay, so this is just like putting a puzzle together. All right, guys, just like putting the puzzle together. I want y'all to think about it. You're gonna slide it into the slots. Okay, right there. There's gonna be some slots to slide in. All right. So I'm just gonna piece these together. You say you missed the store? I gotta tell you, man, I don't. I do not miss it. So much growth in this way. Now, it doesn't snap in, but like Dee said, you definitely want to use some E6000 glue to keep it in place. All right. And it's just that simple. It's just that simple, guys. So now it does rock. It does rock. If you guys are wondering, well, does it rock? Yeah, it does. So your chair does rock. Push you down there. All right, we rocking.
Then you put your little string in there. Isn't that a cute little ornament, y'all? So those are in the holiday collection, y'all.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool. So this is this one, and then we did this one as well today. So get a jump head start on your sublimation ornaments. And we didn't do anything special. We just used tumbler wrap transfers because you can get a lot of ornaments sublimated using the tumbler wrap transfer.
And if you just have to use a template because you want to put a specific picture in the middle or you want to put a name in the middle, then I recommend you do a template on the image or the part of the substrate that you need to do the template for. All right.
All right.
She dropped it and it still didn't come apart.
It's still together.
So very simple, very easy. And it's also a great project for your children or your grandkids to do with you.
Yep.
If you guys want to do that as well. But definitely go ahead and check it out. Yeah, it really rocks. It really rocks.
It's cute.
Definitely check us out. These are available. They're gonna be probably gone this time because we got a larger audience, y'all.
So
we got a larger audience.
These are gonna be gone because when I tell you they're gonna be heavily discounted, just like right now, that clearance collection is 75% off. We want that stuff gone. So if y'all want to get that get some stuff out of that clearance collection today, y'all might want to get it today while it's 75% off, because Black Friday is gonna be out of here, which we're trying to get stuff out of here, y'all.
Making room for new stuff.
We are making room for new and upcoming blanks. So all of the stuff that we have now, we are trying to get it out. So go ahead and get that 75% off today. And also the Santa Sack transfers. The transfers are $2, I believe $2.20, either $2.25 or $2.35 today. Just the transfer, not the sack. Okay. Those are going to be $2.25 today. All right. $2.25 today. Holiday collection, look for the Santa Sack transfers. Okay, the transfer only. $2.25. And that clearance collection, 75%. All right.
Coupon code.
No coupon code necessary. Just
No
go put
minimum.
your stuff in there. If you're shopping along with your $2 Tuesday, just make sure for your $2 Tuesday that you're in the correct collection and that you put 10 in there. But for the transfers, the Santa Sack transfers and the 75%, there is no code, no minimum. Okay, so go ahead and look in there and see if it's something you want.
So I'm gonna come back on Tamara and talk about that. As soon as I get off here, I'm gonna come back on and talk about that specifically, because I didn't want to tie the two together, but we're gonna talk about that and show you guys how y'all can get access to that too. So actually gonna do a demo on that one as well.
We'll do a demo. I'm gonna go ahead and get those put in.
Yeah.
And Eric will come back on later and show you guys what we've been up to.
But thank y'all for jumping on $2 Sublimation Tuesday. We will be back on the road on Thursday.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys tune in. We will be live on Thursday morning. We're leaving early Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
But we will be live on Thursday morning. But we got another event. This may be our last event for the year. Yeah. We will be in Savannah, Georgia. So if you guys are close to Savannah, Georgia, or want to just travel for the weekend, it is a free event.
Yep, it will be at the Tanger Outlet, right off of 95 in Pooler.
Actually in Pooler, Georgia.
Pooler, Georgia, at the Tanger Outlet. We will be out there representing the Blank Spot and TBS Customs. So if you guys are close, come check us out.
Absolutely.
It's funny because everywhere we go, we see our followers. They come to our tent. They're like, "Oh, this is the Blank Spot."
Yeah, we were in Louisiana, and we had a young lady out of
Thibodeau,
Louisiana, who actually follows us, that saw us out there. So that was pretty cool. We were kind of busy. Wish we could have took a picture with her, but that was pretty cool though, man. New York, really? I don't know, man.
we you know what, Steve? We're gonna have to see what we can do about that.
We're
like
gonna,
for real.
Yeah, we're gonna probably come just see you, Steve. That's probably what we're gonna do. But yeah, thank y'all for jumping on. We know you guys could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to see what we had going on. To our faithful and loyal customers and supporters on social media. We know we're not on here all the time. When we're not, we're actually working, doing in other areas. But when we are here, we're here to share and give you some tips, some nuggets, and some tidbits. So hopefully you found some value in this live. Go back and re-watch it on our YouTube, which is The Blanks Spot. Also follow us on our Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube, guys. We're almost at 7,400. But we want to get to 10,000 before the end of the year.
Yes.
So make sure you go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is The Blank Spot. Follow us on our Facebook, which is The Blank Spot, and our YouTube as well. Yeah.
Yes.
YouTube,
yes.
Yeah. Those are heavy ones. Yeah.
Do not forget 75% off of the clearance collection until 11/59. Santa Sack transfers are $2.25. You're gonna go to that holiday collection. All right, and your $2 Tuesday. Okay. So get those deals now because Black Friday, they're gonna go so fast.
That's all right, Ron. You can go back and watch the replay on our YouTube. So but thank y'all for coming on once again. This is The Blank Spot, the Sublimation Blanks and T-shirt transfer supplier located just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Like I always say, guys, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. You guys have any questions before you make that purchase, don't hesitate to hit us up and ask us so you can make sure you got the right choice selection. But we'll see each and every one of you guys at the top because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. Peace.
Talk to y'all later.